So the first thing we are going to talk about is memory. But before we get into how you can improve your memory, let's take a look at some popular myths about human memory. Understanding and busting these myths is important as it will save you valuable time when working on your brain training. It is especially important if you are someone who holds one or more of these myths. You may stop trying quickly if you think that you're forever stuck with a bad memory, but that's not the case. Your memory can definitely be improved. Myths are only going to harm you and your determination. So let's take common ones before we start. And if you will hold one of these, do not be surprised. There is a secret to a good memory. So many people out there think that there is a secret to improving one's memory, and they want to know that secret. But here's the deal. There is no secret. There is no one single way to improve your memory. There are a lot of methods and tools that you can use to improve your memory. Each one works differently and improves a different part of your memory. But you cannot possibly imagine improving your memory by using just one. To build a house, you need a hammer, a saw, a screwdriver, and a whole lot of other tools, don't you? It's the same when it comes to memory improvements. You have to realize that there is no quick fix or easy way to do this. It requires practice and patience. In fact, the memory skills are not even secrets. Most of the methods have been around for more than 300 years. For example, mnemonics has been around for 2000 years. No one has the right to say they invented a particular memory skill or that the method is a secret. Memory is the thing. Nope, it's not. There is no physical part of your brain that's called memory. Memory is far from a thing, it's actually a process. Remembering things is an activity and you should not think of it in terms of bad or good memory. Remembering something requires you to think about a lot of things, and it may actually be a sum total of different memories. You may have to think about the smell, the sound, and the look of what you're trying to remember at once. Even if two memories are virtually the same, they may be remembered differently. Many times it's not even a question of complexity. You may remember a whole conversation in detail, but not a simple melody, just because they are stored differently in your memory. So no, memory is definitely not a thing. Some people will always have a bad memory. As we have already established, your memory is not a thing. Memory is not even about ability. So trust me when I tell you that nobody's forever stuck with a bad memory unless they have a health issue. Some people naturally have a great memory, while others tend to struggle. But that in no way implies that they have to continue to do so for the rest of their lives. The memory skills that one picks up are much more important than any natural difference in memory. Say you have two boxes, one large and one small, and you put index cards into them. The difference is that in the small box, you put cards in a neat, alphabetical order, whereas in the large box, you just throw them in haphazardly. If you're asked to find a particular box in both the boxes, in which case do you think you'll find the said card faster? The smaller one, obviously. It's the same with memory. One person may have a bigger box, but if the information is not organized and good memory skills are not used, they will not necessarily have an easy time remembering things. So do not even for a second believe that you're forever stuck with a bad memory. It will only stop you from trying, which is the worst thing you can do. You can always improve your memory. There are easy ways to memorize. This is another myth believed by people who think there is a secret to memorization. There is no trick, as some people believe, and good memory requires mental effort on your part. It's a learned skill, more often than not, and there is no easy way to do it. There are memory methods and techniques that you can learn which make the process easier for you, but you still have to put in the effort. Improving your memory is like learning any other thing, like playing a guitar or driving. You will not expect to learn it in a day or two. So why such high expectations when improving your memory? You have to learn the right techniques and know where to use which ones. That is the only way you will have a great memory. You are too old to improve your memory. Some people often complain that they are too old to improve their memory. They think that just because they are getting old, they cannot learn some memory skills to stay sharp. It's just a myth that needs to be shunned. Your memory can be improved at any age. Yes, some level of brain functions impediment is to be expected at really old ages, but that does not mean you cannot use memory skills. Even a 70-year-old person who makes good use of memory skills can outperform a 20-year-old who doesn't. Myth: we never forget. Some accelerated learning programs claim that we never forget what we learn. Knowledge simply gets misplaced, and the key to good memory is to figure out how to dig it out. Facts: all knowledge is subject to gradual decay. Even your own name is vulnerable. It is only a matter of probability. Strong memories are very unlikely to be forgotten. The probability of forgetting one's name is like the probability of getting hit by an asteroid. Possible, but not considered on a daily basis. Long sleep is good for memory. Association of sleep and learning made many believe that the longer we sleep, the healthier we are. In addition, long sleep improves memory consolidation. All we need for effective learning is well-structured sleep at the right time and of the optimum length. Many individuals sleep less than 5 hours and wake up refreshed. Many geniuses sleep little and practice catnaps. Long sleep may correlate with disease. This is why mortality studies show that those who sleep 7 hours live longer than 9-hour sleepers. The best formula for good sleep: listen to your body. Go to sleep when you're sleepy and sleep as long as you need. When you catch a good rhythm without an alarm clock, your sleep may ultimately last less, but produce far better results in learning. It is the natural healthy structure of sleep cycles that makes for good learning. It is not true that if your sleep is short, so is your memory.